Okay, so what the first one you were talking about, prayer, right? Prayer is an important
Yeah.
part of so many ministries, and it's one of those things that, especially online stuff, we tend not to do it, just because we feel like it's weird to pray to a camera or that kind of thing. And then the participants itself, they're at home in front of a mobile device or keyboard, etc. Talk about pre-event prayer. That you're talking about using pre-event prayer in some places.
Right. A couple months ago, that surveyed both practicing Christians, non-practicing Christians, and those of other faiths, and asked them, why would you attend a church online? And the really shocking result of that study to us was the amount of people who said they would go to a church online to receive prayer. That was, more important than your message, more important than, anything else that you might put up online. Prayer was what people really wanted to participate in. So, that has really been a central part of what we've thought about on Altar and other platforms. What you often see right now, how do people pray online? You've got chat, you've got maybe communal prayer led over live stream, like you said, Kenny. Facebook, thanks to Nona Jones, came out with the prayer button, which is really cool. While those ways are really great, there's so much opportunity over the tool of video conferencing to actually have a more intimate time of prayer and organicness to that.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things we see people do on Altar Live all the time is you can set up rows and tables where people can sit down and pray with one other person or two other people privately. They can opt in and out of that just like you do in person. My church, we often have prayer partners on the side of the room or up in front afterwards. And it's nice because you're not the center, you're not the center of attention, but you can also go have an intimate moment with someone.
The table, I think like the table setup is one of the things that you guys have on your platform, which many people probably haven't seen at all.
Totally.
But that's, in my mind, how I would use it as a church online pastor is like have volunteers available at a table. Yes, exactly. Can you just walk us through what are we seeing here and how does that work?
Absolutely. All right. So what we're in now is the lobby. Think of it a little bit like in Zoom when you do breakout rooms and you move people into those breakout rooms. They can move into a smaller group, but they don't get to choose where they go or who they sit with. Tables function the same way, except I get to choose and see at a bird's eye view where other people are. I can see Andrew's online here. I can see Andy's over here, and we can see there's a table named Prayer Table, another one named Meet the Pastor. So what I could do, let's actually go stop in on Andy. I could click join on this table.
Tables function the same, except I get to choose.
There's Andy. Oh, Andy, you're watching us live. Hi, Andy. So we're going to keep ourselves muted just so that we don't get a big audio feedback. But Andy and I could sit down together. We see each other on screen and we can have a private opportunity to pray. We're not disturbing everyone else on the event. Nobody else can see us video conferencing, but we can sit here, have a prayer discussion together, and then I can choose to leave and go stop by and see somebody else.
So each one of those is kind of like a little conference room, a little room, private room. So the table next to you actually cannot hear you, see you, etc. Every time you join a table, you're spawning a little breakout room, and it's just those 1, 2, 3, 4 people at a time.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it gives you that privacy. So if I clicked on this table, you see my little icon, took a seat. I'm all alone here until somebody comes over and joins me. Maybe Andy will hop over here with me too. But just like in person, when you bump into people in the hallway or you have that side conversation, those are the really valuable things that we've lost during our time on most video conference platforms. You're either listening to a lot of people talking and you're not participating, or it's a smaller group, but you can't move between other people.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.